Hi, this is William. Today we're going to talk about grammar denial. So when you're part of a writing community such as eSignArticles.com, there comes a time when you're asked to copy edit a friend or family member's work. This recently was the case for me when I accepted a request to review a friend's magazine. After an hour review, I was surprised by the sheer number of grammatical errors and attempted to negotiate how to constructively help my friend. There are 3 stages to our conversation. Denial: "You're too strict," she said. Anger: frustrated and feeling cornered. I was never formally educated in school. Bargaining: "Don't worry about punctuation or sentence structure." She told me they just look for spelling and misused words. Now I was confused. Punctuation and sentence structure are part of good grammar. So this entire scenario reminded me of so many self-made authors who never formally learned their craft. They taught themselves. Take, for instance, the great orator and author U.S. President Abraham Lincoln. In and out of various rural schools in Kentucky and Illinois for short periods of time, Lincoln estimated he had less than a year of formal education. Shortly after Lincoln arrived in Illinois as a 21-year-old man, he sought out a grammar teacher to learn more about the English language. With the help of his teacher in the modest book English Grammar and Familiar Lectures of 1828, Lincoln taught himself English grammar. So whether or not English is your native tongue, there's no shame in teaching yourself grammar as an adult. A formal education may provide a foundation of knowledge, but it's up to you to build it up. In addition to the checklist below, here are a few resources I frequently use when revising my own writing as well as when I'm reviewing another author's work. Google: need a refresh on the definition of a word? Simply type "define" and enter the word into your Google search for the definition. Eat, Shoots, and Leaves by Lynn Truss. Truss's text is a must-have if you need to brush up and refine your punctuation. Then The Elements of Style by William Strunk and E.B. White for the odd rule in giving your writing style professional polish. Then the 10-step spelling, punctuation, and grammar revision checklist. Spelling: check for misspelled words. Misused words: review a running list of words you're prone to misuse, even if they're typos. For example, it's versus its, your versus your, there versus there, and a versus an. Apostrophes: look for all non-possessive plural nouns. Ensure there's no apostrophe, as well as review contractions or possessive nouns for apostrophe usage. Then commas: review for comma splices, a comma joining 2 independent clauses without the presence of a coordinating conjunction, as well as revise commas used in a series. Then colons and semicolons. Check colons for introducing long quotes, announcements, and introducing a series without expressions such as namely, that is, etc. Fix comma splices by joining independent clauses with a semicolon when stylistically correct. And 6, dashes and hyphens. Ensure dashes are not excessively used and they maintain a space on either side. Check whether your compound modifiers are using hyphens correctly, no space on either side. Other punctuation: review for excessive exclamation points and ellipses as well as period usage relative to quotation marks. Run-on sentences: find every occurrence of coordinating conjunctions, e.g., and, but, or, yet, and revise any run-on sentences. And then sentence structure: check for unclear syntax and unnecessary passive voice. Asides: check parentheticals and adjust sentences to ensure they're used only when absolutely necessary. There you have it, my 10-step checklist. So what do you include in your spelling, punctuation, and grammar revision checklist? What resources do you keep and use in your writing space? And that concludes the presentation on grammar denial. This is William, and I'll see you the next time. Meantime, take a look at wbweeksjr.com.